All right. LDBC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, folks. Where do I start with this? A subscriber asked me, Coach, what are my thoughts about the Amber Guyger case? And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I really don't follow a lot of stuff like this. Matter of fact, I don't even watch the news that much, man, because watching the news is just depressing. It is, man. It's just, and I know people that watch the news all day long. I'm not one of those people, man. I can't do it. I can't sit back and watch the news all day long because it is depressing, man. And just putting that stuff into your brain, it just clouds my thinking sometimes, So I don't want to watch the news, especially when children on the news or a child get hurt, or get killed. I can't even watch that even more, okay? But I have been following this case with Amber Guyger thanks to Tarian Rain. And, I tell a story, man. Well, I tell a tale, not a tale, but I tell the truth. People don't respect cops. And this is another reason why people just don't respect the police. Like, people don't really care, to even use the police. And people now are beginning to handle things on their own street justice, which, it is what it is, okay? But the police, man, they doing too much crazy stuff. These people, they took an oath, man. They took an oath to serve and protect, but they're not doing that. They're terrorizing and killing. The cops are not serving and protecting, they're terrorizing and killing. I mean, that's what they're doing, man. And, it's even like when you see some of these cops, man, it's just killing random people. It's almost like they don't really have any remorse for doing it. It's almost like they feel empowered because they could do it. This girl, Amber Guyger, she's no different. Like, how many of y'all, you've ever been in a hotel and you accidentally get off on the wrong floor? You're in a rush and you get off on the wrong floor. Well, I've done that before. I've gotten off on the wrong floor in a hotel. And the hotel rooms, they look very similar. And this happened to me about 5 months ago. And I go to where my room is and I look up and I'm like, oh, this ain't my room. Because the room number it's on the door. It's on the door. Okay, so you can actually see, oh, that's not my room. So I didn't have to go no further. I didn't have to touch the door. I ain't do nothing. I just turned around, got back on the elevator and went to where I'm supposed to go. So Amber Guyger, she lived in these apartment complexes that's like a hotel style apartment. Okay, the numbers on the doors, y'all. My thing is, okay, she said that she went to the door. Okay, she went into the apartment she thought was hers. She got off on the floor. Okay, matter of fact, man, the floors don't look nothing alike. This guy had like a red carpet in front of his apartment. And she couldn't even see and understand that this was not your apartment. This girl crazy and she's stupid, okay? See, in her mind, she don't really care, man. She really don't care that she shot this guy. She wanted to be over. See, I know people like Amber Guyger, man. They're emotionless. They don't have no emotions, man. They have zero emotions. They never care about anything. Amber Guyger wants this to be over so she can get on with her life. Amber Guyger really want to get acquitted for this, and she ain't gonna think no more about this dude she shot. She do, and she just want to be acquitted. I wouldn't be surprised if she is acquitted, but if she's acquitted, I'm gonna tell you something right now. If this girl's acquitted, it's gonna strike an outrage, a riot, man. I'm talking about it's gonna be a riot more fierce than you've ever seen. It's coming, and people are sitting in the wings, they waiting to see if Amber Guyger is gonna get acquitted. This girl, man, she guilty as hell. She killed a man in cold blood. Dude was in his house eating ice cream. So it's like with these cops, man, you can't even sit in your own house and eat ice cream with these cops. You can't. Like, how many of y'all you've ever, you get some vacation time and you just load the family up in the car and y'all take a long drive, y'all going, wherever your destination is. And then, you're on the road. It's not even a lot of people on the road where you're on the highway. And then you get pulled over by some cop, okay? Now, he don't really have a reason to pull you over. He just want to pull you over because he can. Okay, he don't really have a definite reason. And then when you ask the cop, hey, why'd you pull me over? Then it's like he gets offended because you're asking him why he pulled you over, which is a normal question. Hey, officer, what seems to be the problem? Cops, they get enraged when you ask them that. Like, who are you to ask me any kind of questions about me doing my job? I'm telling you what you did. Like, that's their mindset. Like, I had a cop, man, a few months ago, man. And this honest God truth. I had a cop a couple months ago, he pulled me over. And, I'm like, oh, okay. So, officer, what's the problem? So he looked at me and he said, well, just stay in your vehicle and I'll tell you. But I need your license and registration. And see, I know the routine. I kept it up on the dashboard. I said, well, it's right there if you want to grab it. And he goes, well, I'm not going to grab it. I said, well, I'm not going to reach for it. I said, I'm not going to end up on the news because you get trigger happy. I said, it's not going to happen. So, he reached in, he, grabbed the license, grabbed the registration, and, went back to his car. And he handed them to me. So, and I kept my hands, my hands are up on the steering wheel. Okay? And that's a note to some of y'all. Keep your hands on that darn steering wheel. Don't reach for nothing. Don't do. So I had my hands on the steering wheel, and I said, yo, hand me back my stuff. And he said, well, where you going? I said, where is it like I'm going, officer? I'm going to work. So what you doing over here in this area? I just told you I'm going to work. Like, he really didn't have a reason to pull me over. Okay, and I said, so why'd you pull me over again? And then he just said, we're investigating a crime. I said, well, what crime are you investigating? He couldn't answer the questions. He just told me to have a nice day. So, these cops, man, these guys, they get on these power trips, man. They get on these heavy, heavy, heavy power trips. And they think, man, that they can just do what they want. They think they're God. They think they're gods. That badge entitles them and makes them think that they're gods. And so when they pull that trigger, I'm God. I'm God on these streets. They're not going to convict me. And that's what they be thinking, some of them. You got some cops that probably don't feel this way. But, just my last couple encounters with police, they haven't been pleasant, man. And I'm not really the type that's you can't combat a cop on the street. He's going to win every time. But I've been pulled over for some of the silliest things, man. Just silly. Like I fit the description of somebody. Well, okay, I fit the description of somebody. Okay. So, now what? Am I under arrest? And when you're not under arrest, it's almost like, I don't know, man. It's like they're trying to find something. Or, they always want to search your car. They always want to search your car. Man, I said, no, I'm not letting you search the car. For what? I didn't do anything. I don't know you. I don't know what you're capable of doing. You're not searching the car. And then one cop told me, oh, well, I can get a warrant to search your car. I said, well, get a warrant. I said, but I find it really hard to believe that you're going to get a warrant, okay, to search my car on the street right now. You're gonna talk to a judge right now, right? I said, it's 7 o'clock at night. What judge you going to get a hold of? I said, I don't think you're getting a warrant, sir. You going to call the dogs out here? Oh, okay. Well, I said, I don't consent to that. And of course, I didn't have anything in my car. I didn't have anything, okay? But it's just the fact that these people, they think they God. And then, they want people to respect them. They want the citizens to respect them, man, and they're not serving and protecting, they terrorizing and killing. That's what they're doing. And this Amber Guyger, she ain't no different, man. This girl don't care about what happened, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. If this girl get acquitted, we're going to see photographs of her on Instagram or online. She gonna be taking a vacation. She going to be taking a vacation. And you know what? People, they going to set up a GoFundMe for her. That, man, look, I'm telling y'all what's going to happen, okay? This girl going to get a GoFundMe. Okay, if she gets acquitted, she going to get probably about $1 million of GoFundMe money after she's acquitted, and this girl going to take a vacation. And she's going to live the rest of her life. This is going to be George Zimmerman 2.0. That's what this going to be. It's just what it is, y'all. Just what it is. It's society. But the cops, man, they've set a bad precedence with the citizens, man. And, and we can't even make this a black and white. Look, man, cops are killing people all over, man. They're killing everybody. They are killing everybody. And I got to put that out there, man. These cops, they killing everybody. They're harassing lots and lots of people, man. And, if it don't stop, people, they're going to start fighting back. People are going to start fighting back. And, the police, they're just one unit. They're a gang. But if the whole gang, if we actually understand what our real power was, then we know that these cops, they can't beat all of us, They can't beat us all. The cops need to start really serving the citizens instead of, beating the hell out of us. Harassing us, man. Like, and the one cop that was harassed, I can see him smirk. I'm like, this dude getting a kick out of this. Like, literally he was smirking. Because I'm God. I'm God on these streets. That's what they think. I don't know. But Amber Guyger's a fool. She took the stand in her own case. And there's a reason why attorneys don't want you to take the stand in your own case. Because you're going to say something. You're going to say something stupid. Okay? Man, look, this woman guilty. She guilty as crap, man. She need to do time. Look, she don't even need to get out of jail. She don't need to get out of jail. She went into that man's house. Okay? She killed this man in cold blood while he was in his house eating ice cream. This man in his house eating ice cream, she came into his house and killed him in cold blood. Killed him dead. He's dead. Okay? She did that because she thought she was God. Amber Guyger thought she was God. And this woman ain't got the common sense that God gave piss. She don't. I mean, I don't even care if you dirt tired, man. I don't care if you dirt tired. How do you not know that this ain't your apartment? I feel bad for this dude, man. And I feel bad for his family, man. I feel bad. And and I'm going to tell you what they're doing, too, to this guy, John Botham. I'm going to tell you what they're doing to him. They're bringing up the guys, they're trying to really just make it seem like this guy was a bad guy. They're talking about he was, dealing drugs. I don't know, man. But, from what I'm getting, they're trying to really, mess with this guy's character. And I'm like, why are they doing that? We're talking about this man was in his house eating ice cream. You can't defend what this officer did. But you have people that'll still try to defend Amber Guyger. Okay, it really sounds like a good story. And, people say that. But, man, look. This girl guilty as sin. Guilty as sin.